2240, it's in the books. That's it. Third quarter over, fourth quarter, here we come. Let's get rolling. Awesome, welcome back, Brave Freight drivers, Trem carriers. As you know, our vision at Brave Freight and Trem is to provide owner-operators, carriers, fleet owners with a simple turnkey solution to a scalable trucking business. With that being said, we want to welcome some of the newest members to our company. We've got Donald Lee hopping on Brave Freight. Welcome, Donald, good to have you. And we've got Mr. Stevelin Moulton. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing your name. It was great to be on a Zoom with you last night. But Steve-O brought another truck on, Trevin Livin with Trem. Great to have these new trucks on our teams. Last week's top five, let's roll into it. Coming in at $7,400, Kenji Bruno and Guy Newman. Amazing work to the two of you guys. Crushing it. Squeaking them out by about $700. We have Matthew Jones and Amanda Rose. Great work, Amanda, putting some numbers up on the top five. Coming in just a few $100 more than that, $9,100. We have Nate Affawork and Michael Vance, one of our Trem drivers. Mr. Vance, way to crush it. Super proud of you, man. Glad to have you on our Trem team. Coming in number two, none other than at $17,100, none other than Matthew Wood and Charles Celestine. Absolutely crushing it. Not number one this week, because number one goes to the earner, $18,050. David Hutchison and Nate Affawork, another one of our drivers with Trem. Amazing work. Look, if you're an owner operator and you want to have your own authority, we'd love to help you do that. We'll get everything taken care of for you. I think it's super cheap, $650. We'll get an authority set up for you. I'm not trying to push it on you. I'm just saying it's available. We'll help you do it. You can get moved over to our Trem program. It's super competitive. It gives you a little bit more freedom, flexibility, and it allows you to sit in the driver's seat of your own business a little bit more. So if you're a Brave Freight driver and you want to be empowered with your own authority, we would love to help you do that and set up a business plan to help make that happen. 6-5 Club, here it is. We've got 8 drivers in there. So we've got Tommy McCullough at $6,500. Great work to you, Tommy. Coming in number 7, one of Steve-O's trucks, Jacob Ringgold, 6,800 bones. I know you're crushing it. You're already at over 12,000 this week so far. Number 6, Luis Vasquez, just missing out the top 5. And then we have our top 5 drivers, Kenji Bruno, Matthew Jones, Michael Vance, Charles Celestine, and David Hutchinson in the 6-5 Club. So last week, everybody was moving and grooving. 57,648 miles. The average line haul was 839 miles, and the average deadhead was 121 miles. Still really solid on that deadhead. Good work. Revenue, we came in at $133,590. So good work to everybody. The individual gross average being $5,566.25 25 cents. We've got our highest grossing driver, we know, 18.5, Dave Hutchinson. Our lowest grossing driver, $150. I think that was a Tonu. I remember processing that last week. The average load value, $2,226.50. Average dollar per mile, $2.25. Lowest being $1.17. Highest being $4.42. Look, as we roll into this fourth quarter, the quarter of more, I want to talk a little bit about strategy. I've been talking to Chastity. I've been talking to a few of our drivers, or a few of our dispatchers, and this is the message I want to share. This is very reminiscent of the market in 2017 and 2018, and in those years it was all about strategy and getting to a money market on Friday. All right, hear me. Say it. Say money market. Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy. You're talking to yourself right now. I'm on the camera, but say it. Use your words. Money market. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Money market. All right, what is a money market? The money market is a hot market that we get you to on a Friday that we're looking to get you long miles at a high dollar per mile. All right, we've got to get you to money markets on Friday. Now, here's the problem. is sometimes what you miss on the swings, you make up on the merry-go-round. So sometimes Monday to Tuesday, Tuesday to Wednesday, you're literally making just enough money to cover expenses. It happens like that sometimes in businesses. Gas stations, stores, they all have what they call loss leaders. They have something that brings people into the store that they might lose money on, or they barely make a profit, but it gets them to their high money making items, okay? It's the same way in this business. You might have to take a couple repositioning loads early in the week, but you have to get to the money markets on the Fridays and get out. Please trust the dispatch team, trust the data. The market is shifting. You can't sit around waiting for $3 a mile everywhere. Like, look, if you do $3 a mile for 400 miles, maybe, yeah, that's okay, $1,200. You do that twice a week because you're sitting around, you really only make $2,400 or $3,000, and you have a $1,000 paycheck. Look, and I get it, your expenses are lower and the repair is lower, yada, 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 but given the chance to make $2,500, $2,700, or $1,200, I'm sure 99% of you would take $2,500 plus bucks every single week over week, all right? So trust the process, trust the plan. You cannot focus on the one individual load. Look, you might take a load for $1.77. You might take a load for $1.82. You might take a load that is not super great, but you have to trust the process. And if you don't take that load to reposition, then it's gonna be logistically impossible to get you to that money market on Friday, okay? That money market on Friday is where 40 to 60% of your income is gonna come. Look, don't be surprised if Monday through Thursday you only net like $600 or $700, but you're gonna get $1,800 or $2,200 in net on that Friday load, but it comes with crushing that strategy. So please trust the dispatchers, trust the system, stop sitting around waiting for only $3 a mile loads. It's just not gonna happen if you're in a dry van. If you're in an RGN over dimension, those loads are out there, but not on the generic dry van loads, okay? As much as you can, move over to a flatbed. If you can move over to flatbed, there's way more money in flatbed, and RGN as well too. So again, we're here to create realistic expectations with you, to partner with you. We want to see you ultra successful. We don't make money if you don't make money, right? So if you're sitting not making money, guess who else is not making money? Right, so we want you to make as much money as possible. Let's get out there and crush it. I'm gonna pray for you. Father, I thank you for every single one of the owner-operators, every single one of the carriers watching this right now. Let the presence of God flood and fill their heart. Let them be invigorated with inner strength, with a plan that you have for them. Father, I thank you for opening up the eyes of their understanding so they would see, know, and understand what is your will and your plan for their life. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.